Good morning, friends. It's Tanya, the Canadian Stamper. Welcome to Saturday Morning Crafting. I'm going to show you right out of the gate the projects for today's Craft and Chat. So there's the first one. So the Craft and Chat is $30 the first Saturday of every month. You make 5 projects, and everything you need to make a project is here in this basket. So you grab a kit. You put together all of your bits to recreate the card, and I'm here to help you. And then there's this one. This one is close second favorite for now. So there's all the bits and pieces. So that's what the Craft and Chat is all about. Those are the projects. We're going to work with this suite here. It's called Traditions of Christmas. I absolutely love it. I cracked it open this morning, and it's amazing. It's on the front. The suite is this one that's on the front of the new catalog, which I can open for you. So welcome to September. It's my birthday month. It's my birthday weekend. So I'm extra excited. I've got some extra goodies for the Craft and Chat folks. The October Craft and Chat, which is October 4th, which is also World Card Making Day, is almost full already. So if you're interested in joining for some holiday crafting or seasonal crafting, then jump on in. I've opened the message feature, so you can message me if you want to get in on the next Craft and Chat. Good morning, everybody. I see you jumping on. I'm just going to bring up comments, and I'm going to show you this new love of mine. Hi, Gail. I see you jumping. I see different people jumping on. There's been some people where we haven't seen you because it's been summertime, but the gang's all back. There I am. All right, here's the thing. So this is the suite. This is the DSP and the ribbon and sentiment, and I'm going to show you these labels. All right, so page 21 on in the catalog, which launched on Tuesday. So this suite, let me go to, there's multiple pages. Okay, so this is a double suite. So suite collection, if you want all of what I'm going to show you, is $191. You get 10% in Stampin' Rewards. So that's like almost 20 bucks off right out of the gate. So the dual suite is you get 2 stamp sets, 2 sets of coordinating dies. You get an embossing folder. You get the gems, which there's a ton of these. How many are there? Does it say? 240 dots. And then you've got this really beautiful ribbon. Then, almost the best part is this designer series paper. I was chopping this up this morning, and it made my heart hurt a little bit that I was having to chop up the shiny sides. So there's all of what you get for the one suite price and ordering code. This shows you where you can make cards or you can make tags. And then you can also, this could be a top of a box as well. So there's all of that. Now, if you wanted to just get one set of the Stampin' dies, then you could do 10% off, and then you could order different pieces. The reason why you probably want, if you're getting dies or not getting dies, it might be a bit tricky to fussy cut, but you can die cut. The dies match the DSP, which is what that card that I just showed you. We're die cutting a piece. So then there's the stamp, which you can add. So this is two, maybe even 3 of this stamp to fill out the card. And then they've used watercolor painters to paint it, or you can stamp. They have stamping option. And then this is the embossing folder that comes with it. So they're adding some texture there. So you get the holly berries and the holly leaves in the dies. And then it keeps going. It keeps going. Here's more inspiration for tags. And then here's the part I was mentioning. Let me do this. Where you can die cut from the designer series paper. So it pops out beautiful pieces. And there's some more inspiration. I think that's it. Yep. This is a mega suite. You won't be disappointed. It might look a little intimidating, but the pieces all just sing together. So let me show you. I gotta bring my camera down. I don't know how to do it. All right, so 2 of the dies are missing from here because they're in a project over there for the Craft and Chat. So there's the sentiments and the dies. Then you've got the Christmas greenery, stamp set and matching dies. And again, some of the dies are missing because they're over in a project or we're going to use them. And then this is the embossing folder. Oops. I don't know if you can hear Willow. She's losing her mind. Lance just left to go for a walk. And they were hanging out and I don't think he told her where he was going. So there's the embossing folder. It's a wreath. All right, so there's all that. Now here's some fun pieces. So there's the dots. They're quite low profile. They're quite flat. 240 of those, and then this ribbon. So it's it's got a shimmer to one side and it's flat on the other. So let's do a bow. Good morning, Jen and Carissa. Hi, Jackie and Gail. Thanks for wishing me a happy birthday. It's just an extra fun weekend when you have something to celebrate. Whoops. So it ties a nice bow. It's actually stiff enough to where you can manipulate, you know? It's a good sturdy bow there. Okay, and then, all right, be patient with me because I've already chopped up some of this because that's beautiful. So I'm going to show you the shimmery side and then I'm going to show you the other side. So 2 of each. Like, it's just gorgeous. So poinsettias. So the plastic. So in your package of paper, when you get it, on the back side, it will tell you the colors that coordinate. So it's got Pool Party, Real Red, Cherry Cobbler, Mossy Meadow. But what the color that's not on the back is what this pink is. I don't know if they made a mistake or what. But anyways, you can add in some pink. And the Pool Party, it's kind of a cool color. So this is one of the ones where a die will fit this whole piece. Look at that. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. More pink poinsettias. Is it poinsettia or poinsettia? Not sure. So you could fussy cut if that's your jam. I don't know if a die fits this. Maybe the other die, it's not here, it goes right here. But anyways, this one you might have to fussy cut. All right, let's do the back side. So there's 2 sheets, but if I'm only showing one, it's because I've already chopped it. So these are flat colors. So then, like, how are you gonna decide? Oh, that's an easy decision, hey? Actually, that pairs nicely. It all pairs nicely, as Stampin' Up! Does. So the blue, this is Secret Sea. And so you can see they've put some Secret Sea woven in. So it's a nice little contrast. There's some more Secret Sea. So this one's got lines, this one's got dots. I absolutely love it. It's an incredible suite. So let's do today's project. Now I'm just gonna put the newsletter because there are some who are not yet on the newsletter. So as we do, where's my cloth? As we do project measurements will be in the newsletter. I'll try and, I do have my ruler. So let's see if I can give you some measurements if you want to make it today. If you're joining me on the Craft and Chat today, this will be one of your projects. So let's get rolling. So this is Cherry Cobbler. This is 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then this piece is exactly the same, but you're going to score it at 2 3/8 and 1 3/8 to do your folding mechanism. like so. And then this piece is gonna fit perfectly over that to make a little sandwich. So that's 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. So there's your basic bones. And then you have these pieces. So you've got your piece to go on the inside, which you can figure out. Once you have these pieces done, you can figure that out. It's like 4 1/8 and something. And then this piece, so secret C. See, I think it's pretty with the secret C and the cherry cobbler and the white. They're pretty, don't you think? I really wish that I would, aha! There we go. If my camera's off, tell me, scream at me in the comments. So designer series paper, you know my struggle on cutting this or not cutting it, but all right, so here's all these fun pieces. So this is one of the labels. It kind of pulls apart a little bit. I guess if you wanted to do this, that's a little fun. Like if you, okay, so this, let me just tell you what I've done here. So make the most of your, here's a tip, make the most of your designer series paper. This piece came from right here in this paper, and it's chopped off the bottom. Whereas see how this is normally, so you've got the bow and whatnot. Don't throw that away. The die still cut this out, and like if you had the tail, you could add it and then just do 1 centimeter here. But don't throw away that piece as I'm going to show you today. And then here's some other pieces for us to put together our card. All right, so let's get to it. I've got cherry cobbler ink and excuse me, we're gonna do a little sentiment, probably season's greetings. Actually, let's mount that right now. I have to clear my throat one moment. All right, season's greetings. So these have a bit of a flow to them already. So when you have a new photopolymer stamp, I'm just gonna, so you can do this just to get that residue off, or you can do it on your jeans or your pants, just gently. And then the ink will pick up easier. And see how that fits perfectly? Let's just do it right now. Why not? We're talking about it, let's just do it. All right, I am gonna be a bit of a chicken and practice, because I don't want to die cut this again if it doesn't work. Nailed it. Nailed it. All right, so how's the first week back for everybody? Did you guys see my post last night about the sign that's at work? It's so funny. It says a picture of, I'm not gonna do it justice. I can't look at it. Go look at my post. It's something about calming down. Mount Everest, that's what it is. Mount Everest. It's a funny post. Check it out if you want. So there's that. Fits perfectly. All right, let's put all of our pieces together. So we're gonna add these 2 side pieces. How big are these? These are 1 1/4 by 4 1/8. So the PDF tutorial, or the PDF download, will be in the newsletter tomorrow. And I put the link for newsletter sign up in the comments. Now, if you thought you signed up but you're not getting it, because I put a lot of photo, I think I use Constant Contact, and because I've heard when your email is heavy in imagery, sometimes the systems think that it's spam. So check your junk folder. All right, this one is gonna tuck right in here. So I'm gonna glue this. Don't worry about this score line. I made it oops. But because this white piece is gonna essentially cover it up, we're going with it. There we go. So this will fit perfectly top to bottom, like so. So you're just being mindful of left to right. Perfect. Let's give this a crease. So it's like a good first week of grade 12. And yeah, grade 12 is a bit different. There's a lot of free time. Shoot, this is crooked. Do you see that? Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. Oh well. All right, that piece is gonna go on here. So let's just put glue here, of course. And then we're gonna build the front. Thanks for the birthday wishes. All right. So if you're just joining, the Craft and Chat projects were shown at the very beginning. If I remember, we'll go back there. I'll show you again. All right, so this is how, okay, this is gonna go in here. This is gonna go here. Now this roughly, we're gonna do some chopping with all of our elements. So that's gonna go there. And this is gonna cover up this, so you don't even notice that I sort of cheated a little bit with the designer series paper. So that's pretty. It's a bit bland though. So let's add in our layers. I need something to hold this down. There. Now we're going to do some trimming. Okay, so this is one big beautiful piece, but I need you to be more than what you are. So we're just gonna, so gold foil is expensive, so I'm trying to make the most of my pieces. And it's all gonna be in the back anyways. See? Just like we knew what we were doing. Yep, it's good. It's a bit much, but we're going to layer in with some green. This is garden green. And then, so this is no good. You need to, I mean, this isn't glued yet, but we're gonna move the whole shebang down. Now this piece, I want a little bit out of there and a little bit out of there. So we're gonna do the same. I mean, you could cut two pieces if you want to. Most of it's all gonna be covered, so why bother? We can make it work. This is how it's coming together. There-ish. Pretty, right? Pretty if I do say so myself. All right, let's start with the background. All right, so we're gonna stay in this frame. That's the trick. So use whatever greens you have. If they match, terrific. If they don't, it's not the end of the world. It will still be pretty. So I can come off the sides a bit. I just can't go over top. Whew, that was close. All right, then I think this one's gonna go here. Yeah, so what else is happening? Catalog launched. Oh, I've got a special this. So Kate and I last year did a fun, it's called Magical Fun Folds, and we're bringing it out of the vault. So it's the gift with purchase for this month. I'm gonna try gift with purchases. And so Kate designed 2 fun folds. I think I did 2 fun folds. So you'll get access to the videos, private videos on YouTube. And then that's the gift with purchase, any amount. And then if you purchase over $60 worth of stuff, I'm going to send you the kits with current product. pop you up. Why not? All right, so what is the checker paper on this project in the DSP package? What is the checkered, what do you mean? That's this, oh, like what's on the other side of it? I don't know, Gail. Let's have a little look. Oh, there it is. This one, gosh, right on top. This is the one that's on the other side. I'm not sure if that's your question. All right. So for my birthday, we're gonna go for dinner at the Keg tomorrow night. It's a steakhouse. I love me a good steak. So this is gonna go here. It's gonna be popped as well. I think just at the bottom. There's probably more dimensionals than I need, but it's all good. All right, so has anybody started Christmas cards yet? Was the checker paper on this project in the DSP? Yes. Yes, Gail, it is. So this would be, I think this might be my first Christmas card for this year. Then we're gonna tuck these like so. We're gonna add some gems and we're done. I feel like this one maybe, see how I've got this exposed. Can I cut this, do you think? I might be making more of a mess, but let's see. This is lazy crafting at its finest. Tanya doesn't want to cut any more pieces. Okay, now I've got a dimensional on the way. Stick with me, stick with me. I think I can save this. Whoops. I'm trying to cover up this little situation. That looks terrible. All right, I happen to have here, all right. Does that look terrible? I think it's fine, actually. I had this extra piece. Okay, fine, let's cut this. Now I'm gonna end up with a lopsided situation. Okay, another piece to the rescue. There we are. I dig it. All right, so let's bring it all together. Whoops. This piece goes here. See you soon, Jackie. This card is really, I made several kits. It will be very popular, is what I'm guessing. The suite, I'm telling you, it's beautiful. The color palette, the dyes, everything just comes together so nicely. So I think you could put some ribbon. You could have ribbon in your life if you wanted it. It's a bit, maybe a bit much. Obviously we're too late now. I don't think it needs it, but just in case, the ribbon is an option. Let's get some gems on and do our inside. So the gems, looks like 3 sizes, small, medium, and large. Let's go with gold. We'll do a couple of you down here. Will I? No. I don't really like. All right, we're doing 3 right there. Reverse. Does that mess some of you up? Me going small, medium, large, or large, medium, small. Usually they're all uniform all together. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave that. Okay, let's deal with the inside. Oh, snap. Do you see what I did? Should have stamped first. That might be a fail. All right, let's see if Tanya can stamp properly. So I can't fold this back because these are in the way, which just adds to my complexity. It's no problem. Don't worry. I'm a professional. Let's see. Season's greetings. 'Tis the season. Sending love and joy. Let's do this. All right, no pressure, no pressure. Let's put this. Let's get rid of this. The red will stain your stamps. Don't worry about that. It's not going to come off in your next impression, like if you're using a different color. All right, you ready? Wish me luck. Don't mess it up. Okay, I'll be a chicken again and practice stamp. Nailed it. All right, here we go. Drum roll. Okay, I'm lining here. Yeah, I totally nailed it. Nailed it. See, I'm a professional. You had faith in me, I know it. All right, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna walk you over to see the Craft and Chat projects again. So there's that, and it will stand. So it's a Z fold. I think you could put some of this other shimmery paper on the sides easily, just to make it even more fancy. Or you could tone it down a bit with the side. What do you think? Give me a thumbs up if you dig it. I'm happy with that. Nailed the inside. All right, let's show you. Excuse my messy craft room, but let's see the projects. So the one we just did, so this is from the same Traditions. So that's that whole piece that was cut out from the designer series paper. And then we've got some holly. These are the dies from the label dies. Now this is another project, different designer series paper on, this is Pretty Peacock. Then we've got this Christmas. This is, I don't remember the name of this suite. Peaceful something, I think. There's this one. So kind of a monochromatic. This suite is on the last chance list, Spotlight on Nature. And then we've got the pumpkins. So I've used pumpkin pie. This is tiger, timid tiger. And then this is some calypso coral with some copper. And then the designer series paper. So those are the projects for this month. So October is almost full. If you want to join, let me know. It's $30. It's here at my craft space in Colwood, BC, Canada. And have a fantastic weekend. And good luck with the second week of school if you have kids or grandkids with that. Thanks for joining me, and sign up for the newsletter for the project download for tomorrow. Bye for now.